So here we are, second year college, and I'm building in Minecraft for credits. Let's do it. Before starting, this project is going to have a few steps. The first one being we need to figure out what the arc looks like, because I don't know what it looks like. I also need to figure out how big it is, because what the heck is a cubit? And also, I'm going to build it in survival, because do it in creative? That's just too easy. So step one of this project is building in creative before doing it in survival. And you might be wondering, why are you doing this on grass? The ark is a boat. It should be in water, right? Wrong. Noah built his ark on land and the flood lifted it. So that's what I'm going to do. So according to Genesis chapter 6 verses 5 to 16, the ark is 300 cubits long, 50 cubits in width, and 30 cubits tall, meaning it's 137 blocks long, 23 blocks wide, and about 14 blocks tall. At this point, you're probably still like, Thomas, you still have no idea what the ark looks like. And you're right, I don't know what it looks like. But guess what? Someone built the ark in real life in Kentucky. It exists. You can go look it up. I guess now all I gotta do is start building this thing. So enjoy this time lapse of me doing hours of work and shortened down to a couple seconds. I'm doing this for college. So here we have the ark fully built and finished with all of the plants and animals inside. Now you might be thinking this is definitely more than 14 blocks tall, and it's also slightly wider and longer than the cubits I mentioned earlier. However, a cubit is the distance from the elbow to the tip of the fingertip. Now, obviously, that's not going to be the same in every person, so we don't actually know how long Noah's cubits were. And that also means I can use a little bit of, you know, artistic license to make this bigger than it kind of should be, but it's in Minecraft, so no one's allowed to complain about it. So now that I've built the ark in creative, I just need to do it in survival, which means I have to get all of these blocks. So let's go do that. So now that we're in my survivor world, we're going to have to clear out the area for this ark. So let's get started. So this is the large area that I'm going to be using to build the ark in. It's going to be inside this box. So let's get started on clearing out the area. Now that the area has been cleared out, all we have to do is collect the materials for this build. The only problem with collecting materials is that I don't have enough wood, which means I have to build an entire wood farm. So let's do that first. Now that I have the farm working, all I gotta do is sit here and let it run. Now that we have enough wood, we gotta grab all the other materials and then we'll start building this thing. Just realized that this is an absolutely disrespectful amount of wood. Anyway. So I finished the ark. Slight problem. The replay file that I used to record me building it is corrupted, which means I have this massive boat in the middle of a frickin' field and absolutely nothing to show for it except that it's here. At least I'm done after 5 hours of work of capturing animals. So instead of this long time lapse of me building the ark, here's this small sample of what it may have looked like.